Hello and welcome to another episode of The Future of Gaming. I am Retro, your Nostradamus, where I will share my thoughts, opinions, and predictions on how the gaming industry is going to change over the next couple of years. Well, we all know that always-on DRM is a mistake. But guess what? More developers are going to be using this new tactic to combat piracy. And, well, after seeing Blizzard's absolute failure of Diablo 3, I'm actually surprised that anyone would use always-on DRM and would essentially make the same exact mistake. I'm talking about EA and the new SimCity that came out last week. I know a lot of people say that the solution to always-on DRM is to just not have it, because we've seen the problems that it causes. And it makes me think that all these little developers and publishers that are all over the place that are thinking about using always-on DRM don't learn from each other, which probably means that they're off in their own little sequestered world and don't go outside the bounds of their building. So, always-on DRM, what does that mean? That means that you always have to have an internet connection and always be connected to the server so you can play your game even if it's a single-player game. That is really stupid. And we've seen the problems that it causes. Gamers cannot connect to the server to play the game because the server gets overloaded with requests, causing crashes and long wait queues. But there's actually a solution to this. And the fact that no one has actually implemented this or even thought about it, to my knowledge, is kind of astounding because it's an easy fix. This is how always-on DRM works now. A player loads up their game and they log in. It goes through the wires on or the air, wherever the internet is located, and attaches onto a server and stays connected to that server constantly. So, you can already see what the problem is there. More and more people are going to connect to that server till it's filled with the brim. And then no one can connect. Other people who are on the server are having problems. They can't do what they want to do. They get crashes. They get disconnected. They get, even on the EA side or Activision side, those servers, the people who made the game, their servers crash and they need to bring it back up because they're just so overloaded. So, what here is the solution? The solution is having it more of a revolving door. That's all that they need to do. All the gamer has to do is just log in, it goes to the server, pings the server, says, "Hey, I'm an authentic copy." And the server says, "Yes, you are. On your way," and disconnects it from the server. That's all it needs to do. And so this way, there's no wait queues because nobody is sitting on the server playing the game. And like I said, these are single-player games for the most part. You don't need to be connected to a server for a single-player game. That is stupid. And then what happens is we're going to have the software game, whatever, is going to need to always have a connection to the internet always on, though. It's going to always detect a internet connection. It needs to. Because for the next part of this to work, then it always needs to be on. At random intervals, the game will just go back to the server, re-authenticate, and come back. And I mean random intervals. Every 30 seconds, every minute, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, 4 hours. As long as the person is playing, it's just completely random. So this way, you never know that it happens. So this way, the server doesn't get overloaded because not everyone is connected at once. Isn't that the most perfect solution to always-on DRM? And no one's implemented it or thought about it yet? It's an easy fix. Now, I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, I'm sorry, but the gaming corporations, like I think EA said that it always-on DRM allows for easier patching. Bullshit. The game information is stored on a person's computer. That's where the game world is located, and the game world's also located on probably on the servers too, and they just connect back and forth. But anyway, if I'm gonna log into SimCity, when I go to log in, it'll touch the server, and the server will say, "Hey, you need a patch," and the server will send me a patch. You don't need to be connected all the time. They say it's easier for patch making. Like I said, bullshit. Like, here's the client, the gamer, and here's the server. Patch here, patch there. There is no patch in between. There is none. What are you going to do? Go out and patch the wires with this stuff? No. No information resides inside the wires. That's where information travels. It doesn't reside there. It resides on a server. It resides on the client side. It does not reside in between. So that excuse of make content patching easier is a total and complete bullshit lie. It's like, think about it this way. You don't go to a hotel and live there. No, a hotel has a revolving door. You go in, you check in, you leave. That's how always on DRM should be. It should always have an open access, but should not always be connected. This way, people go in, they check in, they come out. Another person goes in, checks in, goes out. It is so detrimental to have everyone connected at once. It's like everyone goes to the hotel and doesn't leave, and when someone new wants to go check into the hotel, you gotta sit there and wait. That's stupid. That is stupid. I don't think I need to paint the picture any more clearer than that. But that's my solution to always on DRM. You should have a connection that's always on, but you should never always be connected to the server. Have it so you connect, authenticate, disconnect, go about your business. So this way another person can connect, authenticate, disconnect, and go about their business. Easy fix. If any game industry people are watching this is a free idea to you. Just don't patent it. See ya.